Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you, sir.
Upinderjeet, Kaur.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
where are you from?
Sir, I'm from BPS Malsar, Moga.
Okay, wonderful. So you have done BSc Zoology?
Yes, sir. BSc Zoology and MSc Zoology.
You've done MSc?
Yes, sir.
MSc, when did your MSc complete?
So I completed in 2019.
2000. And how much did you score?
So I scored 72%.
MSc as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, how come you decided not to pursue a PhD? Are you pursuing a PhD?
No, sir, I'm not.
So, how
pursuing.
come you decided
So
that?
civil services has been my dream from post-graduation. So after post-graduation, I decided to switch.
You said your civil services has been your dream from post-graduation.
Yes, sir.
Why so late?
First of all, when I was doing graduation, at that time my dream was to do PhD. But after that, I decided to come for civil services after motivation from one of my seniors who is also in PCS. So I think being civil servant is a more dynamic job and it has more wide opportunities than PhD.
Okay. Right. You're from which Moga?
Yes, sir, Moga.
Okay. So there are few cricketers who are very famous in Moga. Can you name them?
Right now I am remembering Harpreet Singh, who is performed brilliantly in IPL. I am remembering that only.
What
right
about
now.
the female cricketers?
So Harmanpreet Kaur.
Okay.
Yes.
What are your hobbies?
They're not particular hobbies, but my favorite pastimes are cooking and listening to music.
So you like to cook. So what kind of cuisine do you cook?
So I cook basically the home food that we eat.
Okay. And what kind of music you listen to?
So I listen to music in pastime or any kind of music, basically in YouTube trending. So that.
Coming from Moga district, what do you think are the challenges of the district?
Sir, I don't think they are particularly challenges related to Moga district, but overall challenges that I think is that sex ratio of Moga is low compared to the Punjab, and the second that
That will be in other districts.
yes, sir. And for the second reason, I would say that industries are not well developed. There is one industry in Moga. They are not industrial sector well developed in Moga. And apart from that, the agriculture problem that we are facing, water table depleting, etc.
You say you like to cook.
Yes, sir.
So, have you learned cooking? What kind of cuisine do you cook? Just home food or?
Yes, sir, just home
So
food.
Italian, Chinese. You have
Sir, I
tried?
haven't tried because I
So
have
these
been
days
into studies.
Okay.
Yes,
so
sir.
during COVID times, everybody was cooking. So did you also
Sir,
cook?
I was
cook and
studying for
hospital?
civil services at that time.
It says you like social issues.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and science and technology and environment.
Yes, sir.
These are three areas you've chosen. So, going for social issues,
Yes, sir.
what do you think is social reason behind the drug problem in Punjab?
So the social reason behind the drug problem is basically, I would say, that unemployment is one of the reasons that people are getting into other matters, and the other is that the youth is not so much aware of what is right for them and what is wrong for them, so they are getting exploited towards drugs.
So, Upinder,
Yes, sir.
why zoology?
So zoology was my favorite subject during medical, and apart from that, the second reason was that I was getting highest marks in zoology in medical post subject.
What industry do you have in Moga?
So we have Nestle industry in Moga.
Nestle.
Yes,
Huge
sir.
factory of Nestle.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever heard there is a very big philanthropist of Punjab coming from Moga by the name of Brar?
Sir, I haven't
You haven't
heard.
heard that.
Yes, sir.
Any other kind of cottage industry in Moga, something that is very famous about Moga?
Sir,
You may have noticed as you go to Moga GT Road or something.
sir, I don't recall right now.
Jeep modification and a lot of
Yes, sir.
Jeeps.
Jeep modification is done in Moga.
Is done
It is famous, I think, from all of India point of view that Moga Jeep modified.
Upinder, what are the social issues that really interest you?
So I think the social issue that currently we are facing is that the health issue that the entire India and the entire world is facing. Apart from that, the women empowerment is one of the issue, and drug addiction is also one of the issue, social issue.
Your take on this women empowerment in Punjab?
Yes, sir.
Your take?
So I think
Are the women empowered? How
Sir-
we can empower them more?
So I think
Anything and everything about women.
yes, sir. So I think I come from rural background. So women empowerment, what I have felt about in last
do you live close to Moga, a village?
Sir, I live in village.
Which village?
Small, sir.
Small. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Continue, please.
Yes, sir. So I think the women empowerment is still an urbanized concept. Even in rural areas, people are not aware of that. What is women empowerment? There's not even thinking that women will be empowered. It is the behavioral aspect that people follow in rural areas. So I don't think that women are really empowered in any society right now. Really empowerment, but though they are.
What is your concept of women empowerment? You said they are not really empowered in
Yes,
any
sir.
society. This is a statement
Yes,
you
sir.
just made. What do you think is women empowerment?
So women empowerment is the where women have equal rights with the men. So they are not feeling inferior to any other section of the society. So that is
Especially men.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So
Because it's
that is-
basically a gender problem.
Yes, sir. So from any section of the society, I meant that there is a wage difference in every section. So that is the problem that we are currently facing in
Are
private
you
sector.
happy with the reservation that has been given by the government to women
So yes, being a
Panchayati
woman, I
Raj?
am happy.
How much in Panchayati Raj?
So in Panchayati Raj, according to Punjab, it's 50%.
And other, for example, in PCS?
So PCS 33% reservation.
33, are you happy with that?
Sir, I think I am happy, but there should be empowerment of women so that we don't need reservation in future.
No, this is empowerment. How else will you
So
empower them?
I think this empowerment should be in the behavior from the time to time.
You are from a village
Yes, sir.
and Samalpur.
Small, sir.
Samal sir.
Yes, sir.
How many brothers and sisters, ma'am?
Sir, I am a only girl child.
Only girl child. So
Yes,
your
sir.
parents' attention is all on you.
Yes, sir.
Where do you see? Maybe you are lucky and you got a lot of attention.
Yes,
they are
sir.
saying continue with your dreams.
Yes, sir.
But otherwise, where do you find discrimination?
So I find discrimination when you, from my village point of view, I think that when you have to send one of your children or two of your children to outside for studies, people don't prefer girls to send outside. Though there is change in change
Outside
now.
means abroad or out of Moga?
Sir, out of Moga basically. So there is one discrimination, and the other is definitely that where boys are free to go anywhere at any time, there are restriction on girls that you can't go alone or you have to have someone or don't go out at this odd time. So these are the restrictions.
Do you agree with one fact that generally women are a weaker sex in terms of just physicality?
Yes, sir. So physicality, there are definitely differences between man and woman physique.
And God has or nature has created
Yes, sir.
it. No?
Yes, sir.
Ji.
Definitely. So I don't think that women are weaker from the aspect that the work they are doing, but definitely that if we see the physical aspect, there is difference between
Do
men
you
and
find
women
a solution
physique.
for that? Do you have a solution for this? That somehow we can bridge this gap?
So for physical strength,
Yes, physical.
so I think the different works are assigned. No woman is confined that she has to do physical work, but there should be genuine empowerment.
How can we make the girl child stronger?
So I think to making the girl child stronger, it is to be making them independent first, so that they are able to earn and earn their livelihood. So that is the main
Big independence.
point. Yes, sir.
How about physical strength? We started from there. That there is
Yes,
a
sir.
difference.
So there is a difference, but that is not even common for
Do
male
you,
also.
do you think that a strong girl who's a sports person
Yes, sir.
from Moga,
Yes, sir.
hypothetical,
Yes, sir.
but she's really strong, she is good, she would not be able to look after herself or fend for herself?
So definitely she would be proud, but one thing that physical
You're not
strength.
proud. Will it not help her?
Sir, it will help her, but that doesn't mean that physical strength is the only thing. As we see in the male, there is not a one uniform structure. There are the physical strength varies from weak to strength.
Okay, ma'am, you are the SDM of Bathinda.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard of a case of molestation there where a police officer molested a widow?
Yes, I have
He
listened.
arrested her son.
So I'm
on
not
a
aware
false,
of the deep of details of the case.
Whatever you know.
So I just
You're
know
talking
that.
about women empowerment. What other stories have you followed of late?
Sir,
Last 6 months?
sir, I'm not able to recall any right now.
Okay. But if I give you a story that there is a police officer who molested a woman.
Yes, sir.
And he even tried to fix her son. Ma'am, you are the SGM of that place, Batinda. You are told, firstly, Upinder, we want you to handle this case and find solutions. How will you do that? What will be your approach? Step by step, no generic thing. Second, how will you ensure that such things don't happen again? Or at least they are reduced.
Yes, sir. So first
You have the power of a sub-divisional magistrate.
Yes,
Remember
sir.
this.
So the first thing would be definitely to investigate the case, what has actually happened there. And the second thing would be to take the departmental action if that is in my concern. So that will be departmental action. If anything, I think if possible, then I would make a committee to look into the case. And after that, whatever the police case happens, and if the police case is registered, then obviously including my counterparts, the case will be taken further.
What would you do to discourage the future culprits as well as give some solace to the victims?
Sir, I think that if culprits are punished departmentally as well as the police case or the law and order, the problem that they are creating, so that will discourage many. Apart from that, there should be proper implementation of guidelines like Vishakha guidelines, so that any such case
Therefore, workplace.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So that any such thing that doesn't happen in future.
Upinder, you have mentioned environmental issues as the area of your interest.
Yes, sir.
In Punjab, we are seeing this twin crisis with respect to water. Only in certain places the water table is going down, and in certain other places the water table is rising,
Yes.
giving rise to problems like water logging and such like things. Can you differentiate which areas are facing the problems of water logging and which areas are facing the problem of
Water table depleting. Yes, sir. The waterlogging problem is mainly around the canal areas, and particularly Muksar Malot area is facing the problem of waterlogging.
Okay.
That's called same here.
Okay.
And apart from that, the water table depletion problem is entirely faced in the paddy belt that is grown here.
And is paddy not grown in the Muksar belt?
So paddy is grown there, I think, to a certain extent.
But
So
why are
waterlogging
those areas not facing the problem of depleting water table, despite the fact that paddy is being grown there?
Sir, I think the areas may be more irrigated by canals, but I don't know the factual information about that.
Can you suggest some measures to reduce the agrarian stress in the state of Punjab?
So to reduce the agrarian stress, the first of all, the solution would be to include the employment in some other areas, as we have a lot of disguised unemployment there. So the first problem should be that farmers are becoming small and marginal due to land fragmentation. So the first thing should be to include them in more allied sectors, so that we have decreased agrarian problem there. The second fact, I think there should be crop insurance and more crops in MSP cycle, so that we get them out of the wheat paddy monoculture. And the third problem, I think the water table depletion and the other salinization, desertification type problem, that should be addressed.
Okay. And regarding science and technology related questions, you have done zoology.
Yes, sir.
This coronavirus, as we have reached the conclusion that it reached the human population while experimentation with the bats in China.
Yes, sir.
So, what are the concerns related to such type of research projects?
Though the original cancer, the origin of coronavirus is yet not finalized, that what is it, has it leaked from laboratory, the bats, or through pangolins. But I think for the further research project, there should be more ethical and other restrictions in the laboratories, so that any such accident doesn't happen further.
Yeah.
We cannot close experimentation, but definitely the restriction should be applied.
Thank you.
Just one question.
Yes, sir.
This one I have to ask you. Upinder, you are Brar.
Yes, sir.
Brars are Japs.
Yes,
Am
sir.
I right? You have in your village other castes also live?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Which other castes are there?
Sir, they are Muslims, Hindus.
Their religions.
Yes, sir. Caste Brar, Tillo, Sidhu, that are right now I am remembering.
Okay. I'm talking of the caste system like Dalits.
Yes, sir, Dalits are there.
Is there a different Gurdwara for Dalits or
Yes, sir,
something
there
like
is
that?
different
There
Gurdwara. Yes, sir.
There is. Do you as a person believe that it is fair?
No, sir, I don't believe it is fair.
Why?
Sir, even there is a Dalit Gurdwara, but I don't see any difference right now. If I see that people visit all Gurdwaras, the Dalit Gurdwara that is in my village, it's on name of 9th Guru Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, and the other Gurdwara is on name of 6th Guru Shri Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji.
You also go to the Dalit
Yes, sir,
Gurdwara
bilkul.
sometimes?
Yes, sir. I do go there daily because I go there for physical exercises. So I go there and.
So it is just there somehow.
So it is just a historical injustice that is prevailing
So
from
why
the
call
time.
it Dalit Gurdwara then? Like I
So
asked
it
you
is
a
not
specific
called
question.
Dalit Gurdwara, but it is just from the people point of view that
Yeah,
it is
that's-
situated there only. So this is not a particular case that only Dalits go there. All people do go there.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.